Recap of Fight Night Blanchfield versus Barber. First fight on the card, Alice Ardulian beats Rayon dos Santos by decision. This got a fight of the night bonus. I mean, they got busy, and Ardulian gets her first UFC victory. Balaji Oki, he wins against Michael Aswell, as predicted. Aswell came on 4 days' notice. It was a pretty good fight. And Jordan Leavitt, he takes down Kurt Alba and anacondas him out cold. So, he's back off a long layoff, Jordan Leavitt. So, we'll see what's next for him. Al Nascimento beats Jafel Filho because Filho, he was good at getting the back, and then he just kept falling off, and Nascimento, he reversed the position, ended up on top more, and he got the fight. He got the victory. Moving on to the main card, we had Zachary Reese beating Dusko Todorovic by decision. I thought he was going to finish this fight, but he didn't. They didn't really throw much punches. And Dusko, he won the first round because he took him down more. Some guillotine attempts. Round 2, Reese lands a little more. And round 3, Reese landed more, but Dusko was cutting him and just doesn't really throw anything after that. So, Ketlin Vieira, she beats Macy Chasson. Pretty much, well, she couldn't make bantamweight, so it was placed at featherweight this fight. And she was a lot heavier. Well, I know she got outmanned by Kayla Harrison, but who doesn't? So, Macy, she tried to take her down, and then Ketlin just, she put all of her weight on Chasson and laid on her for rounds 2 and 3. And Macy, she just kept shooting and pulling bottom position. Couldn't really get up much. She did at the end of the third, did some damage, but she did get cracked back. So I don't know how she was given a round, because round 1, Ketlin almost knocked her out and then shot a takedown, which was not the best decision, in my opinion. Round 2, clear the air round, and round 3, like 4 minutes of control time, if not more. Okay, let's move on to Dustin Jacoby and Bruno Lopez. Dustin Jacoby gets it done, hurts Bruno with a jab. Bruno was actually looking okay at first, but then good jab, wobbles Lopez, then they kind of clinch up, and Jacoby's just beating him up in there, and eventually gets some separation, gets a knockout. So, this was a pretty obvious pick for me. Bruno, he had a good win against Magomed Gadzi Asulov, but a little too early for Jacoby. So, we'll see what's for Jacoby, maybe a ranked opponent. And Ramiz Brahimaj, he got the submission over Billy Ray Goff, who just kept shooting takedowns. I don't know why. He should have just kept this on the feet, but kept shooting takedowns and stuck his head in a guillotine. Well, were actually multiple attempts, but the final one, it was a really deep guillotine, and it was a standing one, and puts Billy Ray Goff to sleep. Pretty brutal submission. And now let's move on to the co-main event, which was actually the main event. Mateusz Gamrot and Ludovic Klein. Klein was looking pretty good in the opening minutes. He was stunning Gamrot a little, but then got taken down for the remainder of the first round, got taken down for the second round, and he was doing pretty well in the third round. It was about the last minute, where Gamrot got a takedown and held position until the rest of the fight. Klein was looking good in glimpses, just a little too much. a little too much here. And Gamrot called for Benoit Saint Denis. I think he beats BSD. I also think that he called for Paddy Pimblett. I don't know if he beats Paddy Pimblett, but he could. Who knows? But, interesting. Gamrot back in the win column. Could have won that Dan Hooker fight. And the main event, Aaron Blanchfield and Macy Barber, that was canceled, so not much to talk about there. Maybe we're going to rebook it soon. Who knows? But anyway, that's my recap, and see you in the next one.